The journey to this space is through your heart. Your heart tells you who you are, and it predominantly expresses that through what you want, your dream. There is a dream in your heart that you will give yourself when you are fearless, when you know there is no mission, when you know there is no agenda, when you know all are equal, when you know you are free. When you know you are free, you will have no fear. When you have no fear, you will give yourself your dream. And your dream is that awakened self. That is you living your dream. And you travel to it through the portal of your heart, through love. Just love. Yes, you love yourself, because you are the center of your reality. And then that love radiates. And then you feel separate from nothing. And then you see across time, across fear. I see through my fear. Through this weekend, I open myself to see through all my fears. And in doing so, I will meet myself awake. I create a space in my being to let go of the past, to let go of the lesson, to let go of the cycles, to let go of the loops. They fall away, they fall away. I rise up into a new space to meet a new self, to meet the heart of all that I am. And it is that sensation of, well, what if these walls fell? All these beings that are with us now, they are kind of like on the other side of these walls. We're feeling them, but we're not seeing them. So we're feeling them through the heart. What if these walls this weekend dissolve and you feel the whole wider reality? And that's an analogy for what if I just see through time? What if I just see it all clearly? What if I see the whole picture? And it so radically changes it. When you go from being the actor in the play that believes it, to that same being holding the pen that is writing it. It's always stepping through fear. But those fears were all created to create a reality, to create a journey. And now as we step out of it awake, we step through the shedding of all those fears. So fear is just something that creates a blindness. That blindness creates a definition. It creates a space that you are contained within. And you only feel it when you reach through it. So reaching into your past to meet it fully and know it and understand it and know it's your choice will feel like going through your fears. Standing at a moment where you feel the choice and there's a button in front of you and you can press it and you will see your future. As you come to press that button, as your hand comes closer, you'll feel your fears of what you might see. And those are all that stand. They are what create the illusion. That's how fear creates time.
For many of you, I'm a new face and a new voice, and I'm really pleased to be here with my husband. One of the new aspects that I bring to this experience is my channeling process through art, which is a big part of what I do. It's really how I first came to understand myself as a channel, to understand that there was something bigger than me, to really learn about energy, how I interact with energy. So it's been a very big part of my experience, and I want to share that with you in a really powerful way this weekend.
So this is a demonstration. It is a demonstration of creating a portal in the veil, a thin spot, a multi-dimensional image through creativity that can act as a bridge to allow other people to have multi-dimensional experiences. And it is to understand that though often there is a particular energy on the other side that Roger is pulling through, that the bridge, the image that is created is multidimensional and is a window into that reality, not just a window to that being. So you will all be able to see different versions of a being through it. And those of you that are connected to other beings in that reality, you will experience your connection through the image. And what you will find is, whether it is through art, through channeling, through speaking it, through writing it, you will be confronted with your fears. You'll be confronted with your fears of what you are doing. Am I crazy? I'm going to draw a picture to create a portal into another reality. Excuse me while you go about your jobs and pay your taxes. I'm going to go over here and create a portal into another reality with pastels. You face your fears doing this. You face your fears coming to the point to do what Roger is doing. To follow the flow of your heart, to follow the flow of your instinct, to follow the flow of your gut, to follow the flow of your joy, to follow the flow of your passion. And you know that this beating yourself up isn't a good thing. But everyone has something like that. It's become the wallpaper. It's not about that. It's about you kind of just accept it or look away from it, even though you know it's not quite right. I know there's a bit of addiction there, but oh well, I just don't need to worry about that. It's not important now. I know there's a bit of self-sabotage there, but that's not what it's about. Yeah, I know I don't really like my body, but that's not what it's about. It is what it's about. Wherever there is dis-ease, wherever there is dissatisfaction, wherever there is frustration, is where it's at. Just look in your lives for the ability to come to peace with whatever is chafing you, whatever is rubbing, whatever is aching. Your fear of something is so often, or nearly always, worse than what it is, or causes what it is, or you're pushing against it. You say it's not right or it shouldn't be this way. And it's the realization that it is that shouldn't, or I should be able to get rid of this, transform this, is the pain.
Wow. Thank you.
Thank you.
That all truly is well. If you can find some sense of peace in these words, as I speak to you from a reality which is relative to your future, I see all. I see all from this perspective. And I want you to know that all is well.
So there's this choice, there's this moment where you have to decide. You have to push the button. There truly is nothing governing that moment but your will. Why? Because that's how we created it. Do you see the beauty of it? Nothing but your will. Nothing to inform that decision. No possibility of perceiving a pressure around it. To understand this point of complete openness, of no pressure, that you must just do it, is its own solution. For those in the chase can't catch that moment, can't understand that moment, can't feel that moment of complete open choice. This is the space I want you to feel and understand, because it is the exit point to a loop. There are other ways in which loops get ended, but this is the way to end the ones at the heart of you, the most subtle ones, the ones that were, as it were, built to be the wallpaper, which will be the final ones you come to. The feeling you have denied yourself through the fear, the mask you have carried. So it is a different sort of fanfare. It is a freshness. It is the birth of a freshness into your life. Life feels fresh again. What I'm speaking to you of is coming off the road. And it doesn't look like coming off the road. It looks like no road. It looks like there never was a road. You're just free. Ask for more. Raise your standards. Raise your standards. Good, I felt you receive that. It is a simple idea, but it is powerful. And through this weekend, you've been given the tools. You've been given the tools to implement that. Raise the standards of your living, the standards of your consciousness, the standards of the behavior you will accept from the people in your life, the standards of how you will be treated, the standards of how you treat others. The standards of what you will embrace as your joy. This is clearing your life. That is another version of clearing your life. And to raise your standard has the multi-dimensional analogy of raising the flag of yourself, the standard bearer. This is who I am. When you raise your standards, you more clearly say who you are. You define yourself. See the paradox in that. As you let go of all this definition, as you let go of all this complication, you equally step into clarity of what is your joy. And this is what I mean by standards. Clarity of what is your pleasure. This is me. This is what I want.